Hey folks, Matt here. So, chapter 15, this is more marginalization of human beings by AI robots. We mentioned the airline industry. Last chapter was law enforcement, how a lot of the state cops' jobs can be replaced by a robotized car robot combination with improvements. So, I'm just going to talk about teachers. There are 1,651,000 elementary school teachers, and all they do is hand out lessons. The lessons are already pre programmed by the government. I think it's called core curriculum or core competency, something like that. So why not just get rid of the middleman? Not only that, the teacher could speak in any language. So if you had some Chinese folks that just got into town and are now working here and their kids want to go to school, there's a way to accommodate that. There are 1,100,000 high school teachers, and they're probably doing the same thing. And think about this, the teachers would now not have any biases or prejudices. Right now, a lot of parents are getting frustrated that these teachers are trying to influence their children, the way they think politically and socially. So there would be none of that. It would be strictly teaching the material that the class is designed to teach: math, English, geometry, all that stuff. They'd stick to the subject. Basic construction crews. Think about, oh, by the way, there are over 4 million teaching jobs in the U.S. That includes, continuing education and local community colleges. So there we go. By the millions, robots could replace these jobs. Basic construction crews. I mean, you could probably have a automated AI-based pothole repairing crew working from 1 to 5 in the morning, 7 days a week, putting up the barriers, signs, left lane closed, and then dig the hole automatically, refinish it, put in hot concrete, roll over it, then go on to the next repair job. No humans want to work between 1 and 5 in the morning. I used to do it. I didn't like it at Cisco Foods. Self-driving farm equipment. We've got self-driving cars now on very busy roads. Think about how much easier it would be to have a self-driving chisel plow, disc plow, whatever, combine. Yeah, you could self-drive farm equipment. Every single person who just reads the news on TV could now be done by a robot AI, especially the weather. All they do is, read the weather. It's not like they're figuring out the weather. They're just reading they're passing along a message. So you could replace news crews with AI robots. Militaries and armed forces. Right now we're sending human beings into battle, and it would be very expensive to replace a human with the robot. They're very costly. But still, you could have special purpose devices out on the battlefield with a lot of guns, self-driving tanks. Right now, we've got self-driving aircraft, drones. We've got the Navy's, for years now, they've been using refueling aircraft that are totally automated. They launch with a big bag of gas, and they plug with 3 or 4 jets, refuel them, then they come back, get more gas, they do it again. So we've replaced some of this in the military already. It's going to continue to happen. Sales associates. Think about Home Depot or Lowe's. They hire 4 or 5 people. Let's say they've got a dozen people on the schedule just to walk around the aisles helping people. Where's your screws? Oh, that's aisle 6. Well, you could put an AI robot on the floor the night that, after closing time. It would roam up and down the aisles and look at every barcode, figure out what product it is, how much it is, where it's located, whether they're in stock or not. And it would know by the time the store opens the next day, that robot AI sales associate, speaking any language, would know exactly where every product is in the store. It could take you there, or it could tell you where to go, whatever. So all those sales associates could be replaced. Service industry, bartenders and waitresses. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying an AI robot to simply pour me a whiskey and diet and give it to me. I joke around with the folks that at my local watering hole, and I enjoy talking to them every once in a while. But after the initial hello, we're not having conversations or anything. And think about waiters and waitresses. The service would be fast and friendly. I don't know if you'd call it friendly, but it would be amicable. The AI certainly wouldn't spit in your food. It's happening now. That happens. AI robots would not do that. They wouldn't get tired. There wouldn't be a shift change. You might have to recharge them. But here you go. Just these. And by the way, you could write this chapter 3 or 4 more times and put in different industries. And I suggest you go to the internet and just look at all the industries in the U.S. and the jobs and think about how much better it would be if a robot AI did that. So by the millions, AI robots will be replacing jobs here in the U.S., just like entire factories now have no humans in them. They're all automated. So that's the last I'm going to write about marginalization of humans by robots taking our jobs. The next chapter talks about cloning humans, and it goes off on a separate path, but we are mass producing robots now. And I guarantee you, we've cloned animals. I think half a dozen or maybe a dozen animals, including, Dolly the sheep. We are animals. We can be cloned, and I almost guarantee you, there's a cloned human being out there somewhere on planet Earth right now. Somebody's probably done it. I'm going to expand on this whole subject of cloning humans as it relates to AI, robots, and automation in Chapter 16. So thanks for joining me for Chapter 15, and I'll see you in Chapter 16. Bye.